Hi, my name is Joyce Strumpf, and you are listening to That Hub Life Radio.
Hi, my name is Khalees, and you are listening to That Hub Life Radio.
We're sitting here with Young T from Paterson, New Jersey. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
here trying to make a change. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Young T. Right now, I'm a hip hop act out of Paterson, New Jersey. Making music. I just started this 2 years ago, but it's been something that I always wanted to do. I just kind of fell into it. But I've been a songwriter most of my life, and that's what really got me into it. Starting to rap.
Oh, wow. Have you ever thought about ghostwriting for people?
I did at one point, but at the time I didn't have management, so people they tried to steal my material without giving me any credit. So I decided not to go that route.
Smart. So, Young T, where did that come from?
Well, my name is Travis, and T was just one of my names. I just always call myself T. And when I was in the booth one time with another artist, he was just like Young T, and I was just like, I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna just roll with it. And also, I have a young face, so it also goes together.
True. Where did you start at?
I started out of IBC Studios, IBC Productions in Paterson, New Jersey. Right now, like my bro, he owns a bigger studio, and that's why I started at. My first song that I did there was I Got You, and ever since then, they just told me to keep pursuing music and just don't stop.
You got me.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
Well, we see that you have this song called Dreaming. When has that started? Like, where did you start that process?
When I started dreaming, I wanted to take another direction with my music. Like the industry is so full of, it's just like random music. And I grew up with a lot of storytellers, like Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, a couple influential rappers. And I grew up listening to them. So when I finally hear music like this now, it was like something needs to change. And with dreaming, it came about like I just wanted people to keep pursuing their dreams and keep going. Like no matter what, don't stop your dreams. Because a lot of people, we give up, when things don't tend to work out. So we tend to stop chasing our dreams. But I want people to, not worry or not think about the negative things, because there's a lot of things coming at you from life, from people that you love, mostly people that you love, who will tell you to, stop. That's impossible. But, if you keep on pursuing it, things will eventually work out.
Definitely.
Do you have like a lyric or like a verse that you really love from the song?
Yeah.
Could you describe that?
Yeah, I said I do this for my kids so she could show and tell her friends what her daddy did. Like one day, when my daughter gets older, I want her to see the progress her father has made, and I want her to be able to share that with everybody. That's something like for me, my accomplishment that I need for my daughter to be proud of me.
Okay.
I think that's dope and influential as well, because a lot of people, they're doing it just to make other people look at them, but you're doing it with a passion and a purpose behind it. Like, you're doing something positive instead of just talking about what everybody else is talking about, which is drugs, sex, and partying. You're talking about something influential, like dreaming, because a lot of our youth lost their way of dreaming. So I think it's really dope that you found something that we all can relate to.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, they are afraid to say that they do have dreams, and believe it or not. But I hope with this song that that brings it out of them.
Yeah. So I heard you're working with Carvel Ice Cream Chain. How was that?
It's great. Working with a bunch of sponsors, and just getting my music out there, and being positive, things like that. It's different because it's an ice cream company, and that's definitely a different route for a rapper. But I believe with the dreaming aspect, it'll work out.
So when can I get my ice cream, Like, when can I find you at the next 2 hours sit down?
That'll be coming up I'll be having a flyer soon. We'll have to sit down and meet and greet with that. We'll have the flyer and the date ready, so you can see all of that on my IG page.
Hit us with that IG. What's your IG?
That's YUNGT_MG.
Prior to you completing Dreaming, have you made like any other music, like albums, EPs, anything that anybody can find?
Yeah, right now I have a few tracks on SoundCloud. If you just look up my name, Young T, that's YUNGT. It's one word. You know, a lot of people may space it, but it's one word. And right now I have like a playlist with a few dope tracks, and I'll be having a live EP coming up soon. So when I have the date for that set, you know, and I finally put it out, then people will be able to view it rather than just go on and listen, you know. But in the meantime, you can definitely go on SoundCloud, or you can go on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, any major streaming platform and find Dreaming up there. If not, if you want to just listen to some other tracks, you can go on my SoundCloud page.
Cool, dope. Could you rap us an 8-bar on Dreaming?
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. How did it go? All right. I said, I started from the bottom, now I made it here. Wait. I said he's scared to step up, so I just volunteered. Yeah, without a care. Yeah, without a fear. Also, a couple friends of lying say I disappeared. You gotta understand the grind just to make it here. I do this for my kid, so she can show and tell her friends what her daddy did. Yeah. I got big dreams I'm chasing, man. My dreams ain't so basic, man. I know I can. Yeah, God knows I got the perfect plan. Yeah, God know I got the perfect plan. And he gonna make it rain them rubber bands. I'm just dreaming of them better brands. Only dream chasers understand. Yeah.
That's good.
I felt inspired
Yeah, I
listening
did
to that. Like,
too.
I felt motivated and I felt like railed in because I've never heard your song. So I felt railed in from the verses that you just said, and I felt inspired to like want to make a change in my community and volunteer more and dream more and help more youth dream. Like,
Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter about like what you dream about. Even if you know you want to, like a lot of people, like a firefighter, a doctor, a police officer. You know, a lot of people frown upon those professions. But you know, when I was younger, I dreamed about becoming those things. But you know, throughout life, you know, people shun.
it's so a shame nowadays that kids aren't allowed to dream the way they used to be because now they fear being cops and things like that, and they fear being firefighters because now everybody has a target on their back. I remember growing up and I used to dream that I wanted to be a teacher. Like, you know, with growth it changed, but nowadays you don't hear kids say that because now you hear, oh, we hate school, we hate teachers, there was a lockdown today, little Billy died today, like, and it's horrible to hear that.
Yeah.
So now that it's like, now I'm glad that you bringing back that illusion of dreaming where we could tell kids, look, you could be anything you want to be. If you want to be a police officer, be a police officer. You have the potential to do it. You smart enough to do it.
Exactly. Films, computer, anything you want to do. Just keep on working at it. Work hard because, you know, just because you could dream doesn't mean it'll happen. You got to work hard for
Right.
it.
Is there any other hobbies you have out of rapping? Like,
Yeah, I work out. Like I go to the
Work
gym. Yeah, I go to the gym a lot. That's mainly one of my hobbies, and also I do acting. Yeah. I just did shows, a few shows. I did The Hunt, Empire. No, not
Okay.
Empire. What was it? Power. I did Power. I just did this season of Power.
Also, you in season 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just did this season of Power, and just a couple. I have more work on the way, you know, and I'm just working. But I do love acting as well, and I love film and television.
So what brings you to the Newark International Film Festival this year?
Well, you know, I just want to see, you know, great films and just get inspired by all the work.
Okay. Do you see yourself producing?
Producing, maybe in the future. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on, you know, getting this music right, and getting it
Yeah.
down packed, and then everything else will start.
Definitely.
well, or is there anything you would like to tell any future rappers, like young people?
Well, right now, like I would love to tell them, like, if you have dreams of becoming a rapper, like first and foremost, just, you know, find out who you really are. instead of seeing what's out here. Just find you, and when you find you, then everybody else will love you for that. Just be you. Just be yourself.
Well, I want to thank you for interviewing with us on That Hub Life Radio.
And continue working, and we will push you. And
I can't wait to see you in the future in your future
yes,
work.
yes.
So, I do this thing, right?
Okay.
So after I say 3, 2, 1, I need you to say That Hub Life Radio.
All
Can
right.
you do that for me?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. 3,
2,
1.
That Hub Life Radio.
Thank you.
Thank you.